about relationships, but I guess that's what the girls want to talk about.
The guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to.
Hey besties, welcome to my channel. So today we're getting into another chit chat with me, because the last one did so good, surprisingly. I didn't even think it was going to do that good, but apparently you guys like my chit chat. So we're gonna jump right into some things. I got my wine. I got this dress from Misguided, and it's really cute. I think Misguided or Pretty Little Things, I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, so let's get into some things, okay? Okay, so the first question is how to think positive when starting a new relationship after a toxic relationship. So the thing to think positive for is, at the end of the day, to me, is like, you only live once, so there's no reason to like take baggage from your old relationship into your new relationship, because at the end of the day, that person is a complete different person. So you could be bringing baggage from your old relationship and then you ruining your new relationship. So if you think in your head like, listen, I'm living life, I want to have a positive relationship, I want this and I want that, if you genuinely want that, you probably won't bring the toxic ways from your last relationship to your new relationship anyway, because obviously if you left the relationship, unless you were the toxic one, but obviously you left the relationship because you didn't like the toxic ways that the guy showed you or whatever. So to me, I just feel like if you really want a positive relationship, you're going to be positive. You're going to always have, like, if you're a good person and that's just how you are, I feel like you're going to be that person in any relationship that you get in. It's kind of hard to hide when you're like a good person. How can I explain it? It's just hard to hide. Okay, let me word it like this. Basically, I just feel like you always should think positive in general, because you never know who you're dating. Pretty much. That's like if you date a guy and when y'all get together, he's bringing up how his ex cheated, he don't trust women. From the rip, you're not even going to want to date that person. So that's another thing. You don't want to come into a relationship and you're bringing your toxic ways from your last relationship to this relationship. Now you're turning off your new person that you're dating because they're turned off now and they're like, why is she acting like this? I didn't even do nothing to her. Like, so you just always want to go with a positive mindset, even if it's killing you inside. And if your last relationship problems is still causing problems in your current relationship or the next relationship, maybe you should take time from being in a relationship altogether until you're really ready. Because if you still are bringing like baggage from an old relationship, it's probably because you're not over it yet. So in my eyes, I feel like you should definitely just stay single until you're ready. That's really the answer. Like, just stay single until you're ready, until you're moved on, until you're healed. And then when you meet a new person, at the end of the day, everybody is going to be a trial and error. Like, everybody is not going to be your person. That's another thing another topic that we need to touch on. Everybody that we meet is not supposed to be our boyfriend. It's not supposed to be our girlfriend. That shit really gets on my nerves, because let me just say a scenario. So say, okay, boom, say you find a man, right? This is totally off topic from that question. I'm done answering that question, but I just wanted to touch on this for my girls, because we really got to get it together. Men too, we gotta get together. Okay, boom, you meet somebody, right? And say say the man at your house, y'all chilling at your house or whatever. His friend get on the phone, or you get on the phone with your friend, on the phone with your girlfriend or whatever, and your friend like, oh, who you with? And the girl, you're like, and the girl's like, oh, I'm with my man. That right there is how we be ending up in failed relationships. That right there, because listen, if you just start kicking it with somebody and they just decided without even discussing it with you, because I know a lot of us be in relationships with people and we never even discussed being in a relationship. We just wind up in a relationship, and then now you fucking 6 years into the relationship and you never even agreed to be in a relationship in the first place. But this is why, because we don't tell it how it is, and we don't say what really be on our minds. That's what I was saying. So now she's calling you her man. You ain't saying nothing. You letting her say it. So now she telling everybody you her man. Now you talking to this girl and that girl and this girl and that girl. Now it's, oh my God, you hurt me. How could you do this to me? Da, 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 da. One girl, he never told you that he wanted to be in a relationship. You started calling this person your man. You start doing relationship stuff with this man. This man never told you that he wanted to be in a relationship. The same thing with men though. Y'all don't never be cutting it short when a girl says that kind of stuff. Because if I'm dating somebody or I'm going on dates with somebody and they start calling me their girlfriend from the rip, I'm like, I'm not your girlfriend. Like that. That's how you're supposed to be, because people could get the wrong idea, even if it's not you giving them the idea, because some people is like throw it off a little bit, but some people will put themselves in a relationship when they're not in a relationship, and then now was he hurt me, you're a liar, you're this, you're that, you're this, that, the third one. Maybe y'all are not compatible for each other. Maybe y'all never was supposed to be in a relationship. It's okay to kick it with people. You don't have to be with everybody that you come across with. So us as ladies really gotta get that together. We really need to make sure that these men are telling us that they want this. Like, men know exactly what they want. They're gonna tell you what they want. So stop like forcing relationships. Stop just thinking too hard about stuff. Sometimes it's okay to just go on dates. Sometimes it's okay to talk to somebody here and there. You don't have to make everybody your man or put a title on everything. And now I'm mad over this and that and the third when you never even went together. Like, but that's a sidebar. That's like off topic, but it's not off topic because it's a girl chat. It's a chit chat. Okay, number 2. Somebody said why I don't like niggas. Why do y'all think I don't like niggas? First of all, the besties that been around for some time, y'all know that I like boys. I don't know why y'all want to, like, I don't know what the whole thing is with y'all wanting it to be that so bad, but I definitely like boys. It's just the fact that who I'm with now is who I'm with right now. So all the like why you don't like boys stuff is kind of dumb, because like if you follow me, you know that I had boyfriends in the past, and that's just what it is. So that question is done. So question number 3. Did you lose feeling in your nipples after you got your boobs done? Okay, so yes and no. Like, okay, yes, I did lose feeling in my nipples, but like, can't explain it because I still can feel, like, I could definitely still feel it. It's just not at like how it used to be before I got them done. So like, it is a little numb, but it doesn't bother me. Like, it really does not bother me at all. So yeah, unless you like really like even if you're getting your nipple sucked on or something, you still can feel it. It's just not like how it used to be, but you still can definitely feel that somebody's on your nipple. But yeah, it's a little numb. Next question. Share the restaurant you just posted. I was at the Real Milk. I was at the Real Milk and Honey. So that's where I was at. I want to move to ATL. How do you like it? I love Atlanta. I tell y'all this every time y'all ask me about Atlanta. I really love Atlanta because Atlanta's just a vibe. It's a vibe, and it's just black people every fucking where. Like, Philly is black people everywhere too, but like, I'm talking about like black. It's just like, it's just, you just gotta come. You just really gotta come. Like, you just gotta come. I just love it. Next one is when your friend choose dick over you. Alright, so this is not in a question form, but you remember I was saying that you could just throw in whatever you want to throw in. If a girl, if a female choose dick over you, just don't be her friend no more. Like, cut her off, because if she do it once, she's going to do it again for the rest of her life. Like, that's just who it was. Like, if a girl does that to you, just cut it short. I'm trying to tell you before it get deep. Trying to tell you, because it might be a real situation where some shit is serious and the girl still choose dick over you and you be mad. You're gonna be mad. So just don't be her friend no more. That's really what it is. Like, I don't know why girls do that. I really don't be getting it. These men are temporary as fuck, and friendships to me are like a lifetime. So I really don't be knowing why girls choose men over their friends, but that's a whole nother topic. That's like a self-esteem issue. So next question. What would you do if you found out your partner that never expressed to you that they liked men, and you find a dating profile with them expressing they wanted to build a relationship with a man? What would you do? Well, I would have to do what is like the common thing, like what I think anybody would do. I would just be like, I would definitely be upset. That would definitely have to be a conversation that had to be had, because like, what? You like what? But like, another thing is like, you ain't see signs of that, because like, most of the time, when you date somebody, you kind of know. Unless it's like completely like, you kind of know, like you just be having senses of it, like certain stuff they say, you be like, is he gay? Or like certain things they do, even in the bedroom, you be like looking at them like sideways. So like you ain't have like no hints. I said no hints. He ain't show you no signs that he was. But even if I was to find out, like to say if I didn't have no idea of it, I would be upset, but I would just have to go about my business. I would feel better, at least like you ain't lose your man to another female type of thing. If you look like, you know, when you lose your man to a female, it's like, damn, what do she got that I don't, or what this, whatever. It make you feel insecure a little bit. You lose it to a man, it's like, it's nothing I can do for you. I'm not a man, so it's like, if that's what you like, that's fine. I would be less hurt, to be honest, because it's like, it's nothing I can do for you. You don't like me, like it's nothing that I can do. At least like if you leave, if a man leave you for another female, you're gonna be like, oh, should I change my hair, should I change this, should I do this, should I do that? When it's a man, it's like, it's nothing that I can do to help you. You know what I'm saying? So I really would just be like, take that with a grain of salt, like, bye, weirdo, like, you're weird, you should have been expressed that. Not to be homophobic or nothing like that, because if you like men, you like men, that's fine, but don't be leading people on. Like, what is wrong with y'all? That's how I feel about it. Next question. My ex best friend had a baby and I was the godmom. She had a birthday party and I was not invited, but a close friend of hers was. So if she didn't invite you to your goddaughter birthday, it's probably definitely an issue. It's a reasoning why. So I definitely think that you should have that conversation, because it's definitely a reason why you were invited. So definitely like try to have a conversation about that. I wouldn't say like it's a game. It's a game changer for me. Like I can't be your friend no more. You ain't invited to the party. Like I would definitely just try to have a conversation. Like, hey girl, like what's up? Like why wasn't I invited? Why was it? And if she's still like being weird with you, then I would just cut it off like that. But I would definitely ask first to figure out why wasn't I invited. It has to be a reason why you weren't invited. So I'm back or whatever, because I had to get some more questions, because y'all was really being stingy with the questions. And I know I'm wrong, because I have asked you guys for questions multiple times and I still have not got this video out. But today I was serious when I asked y'all to ask me some questions. And y'all did ask me no questions, but y'all did ask me a couple. So this video probably gonna be like 30 minutes, not an hour like the last one, but it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, because this is my fault. This is my fault. I should have been did this. I should have been. What happened was, the last time y'all sent me in questions, I let it delete before I actually screenshotted the questions. So I had to put up another one today. So these are like last minute questions. I'm really sorry. Sorry, I wanted y'all to ask me questions again, bitch. Y'all, I gave y'all like 5 hours to ask me questions. Y'all still didn't. Y'all asked me. This is probably like 12 questions. Last time I had way more, but it's cool. So the next question is, I'm trying to mix them around because I don't want to keep talking about relationships, but I guess that's what the girls want to talk about. How to build your following. Okay, so on Instagram, well, they asked me how did I build my following on Instagram. So I had my Instagram for a while. I had my Instagram since high school, so I kind of just built it over time. But what I basically do is I just my page, basically I make it so that it's intriguing to women or men or whoever that like to see people get dressed, like, you know, the beauty industry. I try to like intrigue them kind of people that care about that kind of stuff. So I make sure I get dressed, I make sure I put out content, I make sure I'm like constantly putting something out and keep you guys updated with what's going on in my life. And it's just been working for me, especially on TikTok. Like I just been uploading videos and uploading content, doing videos over, and they've been doing good. So like, just I guess be consistent, and your following is definitely going to increase. And another thing is, with my Instagram following, I feel like it hasn't grown in a long time. Like I feel like it's been the same number, but since I've been on TikTok heavy lately, I've noticed that my followers have went up on Instagram. I think like 300 this week. So, and it hasn't moved in like over a year. So for it to finally be moving, I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about that, because I'm like, I've been at 47K since last year. Now I'm at, let me see, 48.3, so my following definitely went up a lot. Next question. How do you feel about a woman coming to you as a woman? So, how I feel about that? Okay. I feel like I'm the type of girl, don't tell me nothing unless I ask you, okay? Because most of the time, not to be like a dumb bitch, like, listen, I was raised by, listen, no, we're not sugarcoating nothing over here. In reality, I don't want to hear nothing from you, because most of the time when women come and tell you something about your man, it's most of the time it's because they're not getting they're not getting that attention that they was getting before. It's usually always a reason. That isn't that, like, if a woman is doing so good with a man and they just living their life and he dogging you out and y'all, they just living their best life, a woman is never going to come to you and tell you nothing. It's going to be at that moment where he's like, listen, I got a girl, like, you're not about to, like, not even you, because he's the one ruining it, but like, I'm not about to ruin my situation. That's usually when the girl wants to come and, well, I want to tell you. I don't want to hear it, bitch, because you've been new that he had a girlfriend. That's one. Two, don't try to tell me nothing now. Like, I'm definitely that type of girlfriend. Like, don't try to, like, okay, scenario time. A girl called my phone trying to tell me about Rolla. I'm gonna listen to what you guys say, okay, because I ain't arguing with you, none of that. Only way I'm arguing with you is if you really irked me. Like, you had to really irritate me for me to, like, curse you out. You know? I'll give y'all a little scenario when I curse somebody the fuck out, because, bitch, don't do it. Like, if you want to be talking to somebody I talk to, I'm gonna need you to keep me to a minimum. I'm gonna need you to not speak about me at all. I'm gonna need for you to act like you don't even know that they have a situation, because if I see you saying anything involving me in this situation over here, I'm cursing you out, because it's like, why do you even want to pursue somebody who you know has a, like, whole relationship? Like, they put it all on the table, like, listen, I have a relationship, like, I'm not doing this, and the third. Why are you still pursuing that person? And then to keep bringing me up when you know, it was just really dumb to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you bringing me up if you know that this person has a situation anyway? You decided to still pursue them for whatever reason, like, whatever do y'all. But why are you bringing me up? Oh, like, it was just, y'all, just don't bring me up. That's really what it is. Like, if you want to do your dirt, do your dirt. Why are you bringing me up for? Like, I don't be getting it. I really don't be getting it. Women really be slow, like, child. Anyway, yeah, usually they come and tell you something when they're not like, when your man or whoever you dating is not available to them how they used to be. That's when they want to come and tell you some shit. Please don't be that girl, that girlfriend that give these bitches the satisfaction, please, because I'm gonna be, you want to tell me, you ain't even gonna know that I was irked. If you come trying to tell me some shit, I would have to literally see it myself for me to be, like, irate and mad like that. But if a woman comes to me telling me some shit, I'm gonna read it and laugh, because, like, girl, you are weird. And then you coming and telling me, then this be their favorite line. Oh, he talks to this girl and that girl and this guy, and it's like, okay, well, if he talks to all these girls, why are you coming to me then? Because you know what the fuck it is. Like, girl, stop playing. Sit down. Type shit. Because if that's the case, why you ain't gonna tell all the other girls? Why are you coming to this certain particular woman, or coming after this certain particular woman? Because you know what it is already. That's really what the case may be. But I just think that should be weird. Like, you're never gonna see me come and tell nobody nothing. Especially, you're just never gonna see me tell nobody nothing, because most of the time girls be knowing that men got relationships before they talk to them. That's one. And then even if they didn't know, I'ma just take that L on the chin and go ahead. I'm not about to be like, oh, let me make this girl sad, make this girl cry when she don't know shit about me at all. Let me make her upset because I want to ruin her day because I'm irked because I chose to talk to somebody who's in a relationship already. Like, it just don't make sense. Like, girls just be angry, they be mad, and they be bitter, and they be trying to ruin shit because they be mad at shit whole time. Then they want to call you dumb whole time. If you was to stop talking to this person right now, they're going to be back talking to them or trying to talk to them or trying to be there in your shoes. Like, I don't pay that shit no mind. Like, you gotta really dog me the fuck out, and you gotta really sit here and cheat on me and dog me out and play the shit out of me for me to be like caring about what another bitch had to say. Like, bitches be weird. Like, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing, because you should have been said something. That'd be my own thing. And most of the time, like I said, if they telling you something, it's for a reason. They're mad about something. They would have never told you beforehand. Like, girl, go sit down. Next question. Having babies for a man. Y'all is juicy. Juicy, 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 juicy. Say no, y'all juicy. Okay. I just feel like, y'all know how I feel about the whole baby thing. Like, I'm not having a baby with nobody until I want to have a baby with somebody. I'm not having a baby because he happy at this moment and he's treating me nice at this moment, so let me just have baby. Like, no, it's a whole human being. You don't know how somebody is until they have your child, or until y'all live together. That's really when you know somebody, to me. Yeah, you really don't know somebody until you have a child or y'all live together. That's really when you know somebody. And I'm not bringing up, I'm not bringing a baby into this world because you want a baby. Like, no, because men will want to have a baby with you one day, and the next day they don't be wanting to have a baby with you, or the next day they'll tell you, oh, I want you to be my baby, be my first baby mother, and then they'll turn around, leave you, and be telling the next bitch the same fucking thing. Oh, I want you to be my baby, I love you so much. Whole time he wanted the first baby, he wanted the second baby. Niggas is just not shit. So, like, really, just have a baby when you want to. That way, if it don't work out, you're still happy within yourself. Because I know a lot of women who have kids because they want a family, or they want their family to work, or they want, you know, a relationship to work in general, and that don't be the case. Like, it don't be the case, and it just really be unfortunate when you have a baby for somebody and y'all don't be together, or it don't work out, or, you know, it just be really unfortunate. So yeah, just definitely have a baby when you want to have a baby, and that's really that way. If y'all don't work out, you don't give a fuck because you wanted to have a baby. You wanted the baby. Like, I know a lot of women who have babies for a man and they be mad as shit. Like, they be pissed. So that's how I feel about that. Next question. When do you know that it's time to move on? So you know when it's time to move on when you're like, when like everything that they're doing is getting on your nerves, or like you're not intrigued by the conversation, you're not intrigued by the person, you don't look at them, like the person is there but you don't see them as how you seen them before. You just know when it's time to move on. Like, when y'all constantly arguing and bickering, you can't stop thinking about old shit that they did to you. You're not past it, you're not moving past it, they're not doing nothing to fix it. Even if they is doing something to fix it, it's still not working. Like, all of that goes into how you know when it's time to move on. Like, you really just know. You know when it's time to move on, even if you dragging your feet with it. Because I know a lot of times us as women, we wait until the relationship is pretty much done, and then we go full force and be like, and we leave. And that's why the whole saying is like, women be sad at first, and then men be happy out partying when the breakup first happened, and then the roles switch, and then the girl's out having fun, and the man misses bitch because that outside world ain't really what it's cracked up to be. So you really just know. You really just know. That's really all I can say. You really just know. Like, you know when it's time to move on from somebody. But us, a lot of times, as I was saying, we'll wait until it's really, really, like, we'll take all that we could possibly take till we can't take it no more, and then we like go out with a full bang, like, bye, don't call my phone no more type shit like that. So yeah, that's really how you know. The next question is cosmetology school worth it, yes or no? So yeah, I do feel like cosmetology school is worth it. I always tell you it is, because I just feel like I feel like it's worth it because, one, you're learning stuff that you don't know. A lot of hairstylists, okay, you can lay a frontal, cool, whatever, not knocking you, that's cool. but it's more to doing hair than putting on a frontal, and it's just more to doing hair. Like, a lot of people don't know how to trim ends, a lot of people don't know how to do color, a lot of people don't know how to cancel color, color correct. Nobody knows how to do none of that stuff. Perms, relaxers, nobody knows how to do the real thing with doing hair. Like, say if frontals go out of style and people start wearing their real hair again, which it is coming back, wearing tape-ins and basic sew-ins and basic quick weaves, all of that is coming back into style. It really is. And even with tape-ins and micro links, your hair has to be healthy. Some people want to dye their hair. Some people, you have to make sure you're dyeing their hair right. You got to make sure you know what colors they put in before they even came to you. You got to do a patch test. You got to make sure. It's just a lot to doing hair that a lot of us, I watch people just overlook certain stuff that you're supposed to do when you're doing people's hair. Like, for real, like, somebody be home putting box dye in their hair, they come to you talking about they want red. Now you putting some other shit in their hair, then their hair falling out, and you trying to figure out why their hair falling out because you don't even know what they put in their hair, what kind of dye they put in their hair. A lot of people is using box dye from the beauty supply store. That's not real dye. Like, the real dye and real well, not real dye, real hair color. Let's speak on a cosmetologist level. Okay, so no, but yeah, hair color and all of that, and lightener and shit like that. You get that from Cosmoprof. That's the store that you go in for, like, license. You only can go in there if you have a license. Sally's got good products as well. You can go in there without a license, but Cosmoprof is where you really get the real deal shit from, and a lot of us don't even know how to use it because we didn't go to school. So I just feel like it's a good thing to have. I've never heard nobody who actually finished. I have heard people who went to school say that it's not worth it, but people who actually finished and got their license and took their tests and their practical, all of that, I've never heard them say, like, I wish I never went. I never heard nobody who actually finished say that. It's always people who didn't finish or didn't go or never had a chance to go or never made time to go that say, oh, well, what? People that went to hair school, they don't even know how to do hair. And it don't matter. Like, it does not matter. I'm pretty sure it's people who didn't go to school for a lot of things that do stuff better than the people that did go to school. But at the end of the day, this person has that license and you don't. So it really does not matter who does it better. For example, if a major celebrity, they want a cosmetologist on set with a license. Like, I've heard that they won't let you even do hair on certain sets if you're not licensed. Like, this shit go hand in hand, especially when you want to get to another level. So I definitely think that you should get your license. Period. How do you like your sweet in ATL, and how is the salon going in Philly? Okay, so I'll save this question for last because I wanted to, like, tell my besties this, I guess, alone. Because I wanted to touch base on this with you guys personally. So the suite is doing really good. I actually didn't decorate it yet. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to it and what I don't want to do to it, because I actually really like my suite. I love the windows. The big floor-to-ceiling windows is just popping, especially in the summertime. It's going to be fab. But I think I'm looking for, like, a nice little small couch that probably fit my clients on, even though my client told me the other day that they actually like the alone time that I give them when it's just us in the room. So I might just continue to let my other clients that's waiting, or if somebody come in there waiting, I'll make them sit in the waiting area. But I still want to get, like, a little couch or something to put in there, just in case, like, I want my friend want to chill in there and smoke hookah or something like that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get a small little couch, and behind where, like, I take all my client pictures, and I think I want to put, like, a grass wall up again with this thing. I think I would have put this back on the wall. This was in my salon. I shipped everything here. But I definitely want to put this back on the wall. But yeah, everything is really going good there. I really like it. It's chilling. It's everything that I need right now, for sure. So yeah, I don't have my salon anymore in Philly. Y'all been asking me, and if y'all watch this video all the way to the end, y'all gonna know. But if y'all don't watch the video all the way to the end, you're not gonna know. So yeah, I did get rid of it, and the reason why I got rid of it was because, okay, so I just felt like I'm in another city. So it's really no way for me to run a whole nother business, and I don't have nobody to help me. My mom is in Miami. I don't have nobody that can help me run it. That's the main reason. I don't have nobody to help me run it. I don't trust nobody to help me run it. I don't want to ask somebody to help me do anything. I'd rather run my own stuff, so that's why I shipped everything that like I really needed out here, and all my other furniture and stuff is in storage, so that way when I do want to open up my salon here, which I'm thinking about like the end of the summer, it depends on how it go. Like I never know who I'm going to meet out here. Like Atlanta is crazy. Like it's so many people that I see, so many celebrities that I see, so many people that I have met so far, and I'm just waiting for the summer to pop out with certain people and, you know, start mixing, mingling with people. So I really just been like, you know, I really don't know when I'm gonna have this salon here, but I definitely know that shit about to get crazy, shit about to get real, so it's definitely coming soon. But for now, I love my sweet. But basically what I was saying with the shop, yeah, I don't have nobody to help me, and I just feel like I'm really trying to leave Philly behind me altogether. Like I don't even want to come back to Philly unless I really don't even want to visit or come back. And it's really bad because like y'all, like not everybody, like my supporters, y'all know I love y'all, and I'm talking about the ones who just backbiting ass weirdos. Like they like motherfuckers burn me out. That's really what it was. They burned me out. So I just didn't feel like having it no more. I didn't feel like having to come back. I didn't feel like having to hire people and meet people and show people around. And I just didn't feel like it. And I feel like I had it for years. I had it for 4 years, and it was a long time, and it's really a long time. And a lot of people do not be open for 4 years straight. Like never closed it down ever. And I just feel like that was a part of my life that I really, really loved. It's a part of my life that like really made me who I am today. And I just feel like it was just time to let go, because I just knew that like my mom always told me like you let something go, way better shit is gonna come your way. And since I've let it go, way better shit has been coming my way. Like I like to be by myself anyway. So I had my studio by myself. I've been traveling doing hair to Houston, North Carolina, Tennessee on the road. I've been traveling to Miami, taking clients out there, like personal clients. Atlanta, I've been having clients. It's just really, I just feel like it's just different. Like my life is supposed to be different than just going in the shop, doing hair behind a chair and leaving. Like I just feel like my life is just supposed to be different. I don't know. I just feel like it's something different for me at the end of this tunnel. So I just been rocking it out in Atlanta, taking it step day by day, step by step, but trust and believe when I get Glam Box Part fucking 2, shit gonna be crazy. Oh, back to why I got rid of it though, for real. I just felt like, first of all, I was renting that building from these people that I know, whatever. And I just felt like they wouldn't let me buy the building. They never wanted me to buy the building. They're slumlords. They're like bad slumlords. They never wanted to fix nothing. I always had to fix everything with myself. Stuff that they was supposed to fix, they dragged their feet with fixing it. It just was a disaster. Like for me to have stuck it out for 4 years, like that shit crazy. Like it was hard. It really was hard trying to keep this shit running when it's a lot of the problems. Like when you renting a building from somebody or a storefront from somebody, the only thing that you're responsible for is the electric and the rent, the cable, shit like that. You're not supposed to be getting the heat fixed and getting holes patched up and making sure that it stay a certain temperature in the summertime and getting new vents put in so that you can get the air running and roll. That's not stuff that you're supposed to be doing. Fixing the windows, getting new doors, getting new floors. Like all of this stuff is stuff that I had to do to this building, and it's not my building. It's somebody else's building. They don't want to sell me the building. They don't even want to fix the stuff that they were supposed to be fixing in there, and it just got tiring. And I just felt like this is not life right now. Like this shit is not life. Like no. So that's really why I got rid of it. I just felt like it was a headache, and I felt like if I'm trying to do this new journey in Atlanta and I'm trying to like stay focused, it's no real way for me to, I can't be focused. Like I tried for a couple months. It was hard trying to stay focused on what I have to do here and having to worry about people calling me saying this is wrong and this is happening. And I feel like people purposely make more of an issue because they know that you're trying to do something with yourself. But whatever. I just feel like I didn't feel like Philly anymore. Like I really didn't. And I'm happy that I did everything I did, to be honest. And it feels good. I feel happy. I just feel like I did the right thing. I know I did the right thing, but that's all that I have for you guys today with our little chit chat. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you leave some comments down below, and make sure y'all record y'all TVs and y'all laptops and screen record on y'all phones if y'all watching it, and tag me on the gram. Like, y'all be watching it and don't be tagging me. That's not what besties do. That's not what besties do. But yeah, bye y'all.